Welcome back, guys. Dr. Sunshine here with your daily just fail playing the cat lady. So far, there's not really been any other fails other than my sass or whatever, because this is preliminary stuff. And somehow or another, I remembered doing how to do some things. But we've been confronted by this Queen of the Maggots, and she wants us to go back and confront 5 people who are like me, or they're special in their own way, or something like that. But let's see if I can get to the end of chapter 1 sometime tonight. It's 5 people about it.
Who are they?
I forget that talk, so I don't have to.
That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Some people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions.
And I just trust the person who's introduced herself as the Queen of Maggots.
They want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means?
So I know that they know that, or they don't know that I know.
Serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life.
It's almost exotic.
How satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your life. Well, Susan, you will know when you see them.
Oh, sorry.
Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me.
Me.
And you'll make them regret for everything they've done.
What makes you think I want to go back?
That face again.
I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted.
So,
And yet, it turns out to be just another failure.
over
I
analyzing.
want this suffering to stop.
Where are you going?
Dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse.
Right, because if you go by any
This place is
Catholic
a
version,
passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead.
that's called purgatory.
Enter one of these corridors and you'll never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down? Whatever it is I have to do.
I just want to know who beat this poor woman down to the point where she felt this was her only option. Whoever you are, I'm not going to say what I would normally say because of the fact I need to keep this somewhat family friendly.
I just want to disappear.
But I'm sure you can imagine all the lovely things I'm saying in my mind that are on PG-13.
Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. For people who are so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me.
And in my own little tangent of talking about how much I want to punch whoever did this to her, she's gone there and explained it, and I have no idea what she said. I will fall asleep.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like
Sounds
this
slightly
myself
less demonic.
for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Excuse me. There are manly sounds coming out of
Are
me.
you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. to do everything you can to defend yourself.
My game glitch or did she glitch?
Quite the opposite, actually.
That would be my
You're
game.
a good person. And I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end,
Please,
you
please
might
don't
have no
crash.
choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference.
I don't remember this part.
Your chance to save
I hope my
yourself.
game quits glitching.
I can't do this. It's too much.
Just like I can't
Killing
diet.
criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak.
Thanks.
That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
That seems like a
What?
ridiculously horrible
This is
gift
the
to give
last thing I
someone
wanted.
who just committed
Please.
suicide.
Can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
So it's a punishment.
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your
I have a feeling she can.
Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me. You will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? Let's.
I thought her head went off for a second. I was like, wait. What just happened?
I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Notice the old lady's hair's not moving. I looked at her a little bit, didn't I? What's that, Bubba?
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come close. Say hello.
There's the crowbar that I need.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I think it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you come.
I'm feeling like maybe there's actually like all the time she's done it, like all the different times she's killed herself because of this lady. Crucified all alone in one place that's changed at all. I really don't want to be here. Can I keep moving or can you turn around and go? Death? My game is glitching a little. What am I supposed to do? I can't talk to her. The game was being really weird too. Pause.
Susan, it's time to make a decision.
Place. Safe place. That's not terrifying.
The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Fine, whatever.
I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad
Follow
you
the
have put your
maggot.
trust in me.
Not really. You just kind of made it where you didn't have any other decision to make.
I haven't really got anyone else.
I'm not even using that as an excuse to trust you. I don't
You
trust
shall
you.
not regret this, my dear.
Oh, I believe we probably already have.
Lights up.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that
Come on,
must
Gabe, hold
be
on.
done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I am speaking.
This is the end of the chapter because I know it's about to
The
happen.
door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open
Sorry.
the door.
You understand why I'm laughing when he gets this.
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it.
Sure, anyone can do it, alright.
Sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Oh god. Okay.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far.
Sure you're not.
I've never been.
Okay, shut up so I can light up on a candle. This guy's about to hang himself.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
I don't think I've seen that before. I think I picked a different parasite.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
And I gotta get out of this loop.
What the? How did I get back here?
You're really gonna question that at this point. I just feel like some of these things are like non-looping. Some of these things are like the different ways she killed herself in her past attempts, and this lady just keeps bringing her back. That would be torture. I'm almost done, you guys. Maybe next time I want to play, I can figure out how to keep it from skipping so much. Come on. Alright, maybe I was... No. I was gonna say I could stop the other video, but who knows. Maybe I've marked up 15 minutes by now. Enter. into this really poorly done room. Oh look, we're so good at this, we can even show you how we do it. Prepare yourself, kitties! Just a sharp scratch is all. Before I forget. Oh, never mind. I thought I needed to turn on the machine. I do. I'm gushing blood all over the place. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Now the machine's working. Just a sharp scratch is all. Great little prologue, huh? Okay. I feel like the effects are being ruined a little bit because my computer's lagging so hard. I really like the fact that they didn't go with like some young protagonist. This is older lady who's had a chance to experience all this pain and suffering, and I guess they felt like people would accept a more logical conclusion on her part at her age. But you heard my spiel on that in the last video, and I'm not going to repeat myself other than to say I don't agree that suicide is ever an option. But this is the cat lady. A fun little adventure. Which I want to see. I'm curious if I picked like a different storyline than I did last time. I didn't even think about like the different channels giving me different stories, so I'm hoping it gives me different stories so you can actually see my inability to play games, period. Even one that's as simple as this that doesn't require me to do much more than think. Which I'm sure, as you can tell with me like nodding off, is not going to happen in this situation. Achievement unlocked. Second first breath.
Yes,
Oh,
I
never
do
mind.
enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that.
In the
I
meantime,
say
I'm going to dissect your
pigments are my
brain.
canvas, but my job is more about restoration. Obviously, I look at the damaged human heart and bring them back to their former beauty.
Sorry, I'm about to fall
I'm
asleep.
sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that.
I just think you're full of crap.
It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home we will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to know.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to
The
worry
last person
about.
who said that
This is
got to
just
get
a
my arm chopped off.
formality. I
So,
could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
see, I told you he was lying.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm
Look
one
at
of the
the
doctors.
talking about
Could you
explosions of
confirm your
color.
name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would
I
advise
noticed
plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here.
Incorrect
Please let them know if you need anything.
subtitles. He says
Take care,
Susan.
Mrs. Ashworth.
The subtitle said Mrs.
Please,
Ashworth.
don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Freaking out about her arm here.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Alright. I need a save point. I don't know if I can interrupt other conversations without like skipping conversations. So I'm just kind of letting them play out for you guys. Which I were more modern
I'm
because
sorry,
I see
Susan.
this
Did
today.
I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone.
No, taking my blood pressure is
My
not
name
going
is
to
Liz,
wake
by the
you.
way.
Only you squeezing the ever-living bejesus out of my arm.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan.
Someone one day is gonna have to explain the science behind that. I don't understand at all.
You're so lucky. It's crazy.
What I just did is gonna hurt me for like the next 20 minutes.
Walking in, seeing what she saw, that was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to
Sitting there
say
complaining about how
darling.
horrible your life is to the person who just tried to commit suicide by taking sleeping pills. Speaking of sleep, nope. If there was an actual clock, I'd be punching it. Oh, can I do things now? Can I? Oh yeah, this is where I was going. Isn't it fun?
Bad dream.
No, I just picture myself getting barbecued to death. Can I pause now? Dang it.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a big flop.
Good for you.
Looking rough. What was it about?
I can't remember.
I'm not telling you squat.
Like that sometimes, isn't it? You just have this weird emptiness in your head. The harder you try to remember, the worse it gets. Maybe it's better though. Try to remember the good things, Susan. Forget
I feel like she
the
should have
bad
red
things.
hair, not black.
At least for now. I don't like this too.
I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I keep falling, but I never fall. If you know
Have you ever had dreams like these when you're falling and then, but you do hit the bed? Because I've had dreams like those where I'm falling and I'm falling and falling, and I hit the bed and I wake up right on impact with the bed and I actually bounce off of the bed. Weirdest thing ever. Someone comment to tell me if you've ever dealt with the same thing, because it's just like, what? What just happened? Was I actually off the bed? Or was it my body's reaction to how I should have reacted when I hit the ground? Can we end this conversation, because I really want to go to sleep?
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
Was it Liz the one who
Yeah,
took
a
my...
lot. Every time
blood
I open
pressure?
my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then... I woke up.
We're not
here,
going to comment
and I saw
about
you.
the death
Can
lady
you
in
now
my
tell
arm.
me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You're lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
Came home early.
Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Did you look so pale all of a sudden? Susan?
Don't have one.
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back.
Imagine it was in that minute when we were talking to Crazy Lady.
But they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach.
You're not answering the question.
They brought you on this floor.
And that's what happened when I got out of here. I said, how long was I here?
I call it die ward. Because all the patients who come here want to die.
Well, aren't you just freaking creative and horribly insensitive?
You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Oh my god. There's like so much ethically wrong in this conversation. I hit enter.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure.
I just hit my
Not
head.
today. Maybe tomorrow.
Bull. You're bad liars as a psychiatrist.
I shouldn't say that. He seems like a nice person. I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X.
Just like you call this place the die ward.
Hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's
There's the reason I don't go to psychiatrist.
You should trust him.
Okay, I'm just gonna see if she'll go away.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again.
I'll Google the rest of the stuff
Be
I
careful
skipped.
who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of
Because
them?
I'm about to fall asleep on y'all.
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know.
Do you want me to answer that honestly?
I'll see you tonight.
Because
Remember
after
what
this
I said.
conversation, lady,
Dreams are just dreams.
shut up and go away.
But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
How about punch your face to make you go away?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be
Just
as
want you to
honest
shut up.
as possible.
Just want you to shut up.
And if we want to get to the bottom of your problem,
My problem is y'all won't shut up and let me save.
tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Can I save now? Okay, finally. I have people shut up long enough for me to save. God almighty. That is it, y'all. It is almost 2 in the morning, and I'm tired from a nice long week of work and drama that comes with that particular field of work. I will continue this game. Ow. It's more likely I'm going to finish this game before I go back and finish Undertale, because this does not require me to sit here and try to win a fight. And I'm still stuck on that same dummy fight. Or whatever fight I was stuck on last that wasn't working. So I will go back to that game at some point. I don't like playing a game when I'm irritated at it, because I don't want to play it anymore, and that just takes all the fun out of it. And even when I'm bad at games, I still have fun playing them, so I'd rather not take the fun out of it. But for now, this is the game I'm focusing on, unless you have some other game you think I should play. And if you think of one that you want me to play that you think is more popular right now, just comment below and tell me, and I'll try to find it and I'll try to play it. I say try because I'm most likely going to fail. I mean, come on. It's me. That's all for right now. I'm Dr. Simon John. Remember to get your prescription on the way out the door and check the hours of operation before coming back again. Bye-bye.